To begin, log into Canvas. Select your course. Go to the File section. Go to the folder Software Labs MS Word. Go to the folder MS Word Lab 2. Then download the file W03A Quantitative Technology. Download the instructions for the lab. And if you like, download the sample of the completed lab. So you can check your work. When finished, log out of Canvas and close your browser. Then go to the location where you downloaded the quantitative W03A quantitative technology file and double click it, which will open it in Word. You gotta click on this button, Enable Editing, so that you can change this document. Now click on File, Save As, and name it first initial, last name, underscore, Lab2, underscore, quantitative, underscore, technology. And click on Save. And you will see that new name at the beginning, at the very top of Word. Now press Ctrl Home to make sure you're at the very top of the document. And press Ctrl A to select the entire text of the document. Then under the Home tab, Paragraph Group, go to the Line Spacing tool and select 2.0. Then press Ctrl Home again to deselect the document. And remain at the beginning of the document, press Enter, and at the new insertion point, click there and type Gerard Foster. And press Enter. Then type Dr. Hilary Kim. And press Enter. And then type Biomedical Research 617. And press Enter. Type February 15, 2021. And press Enter. Then type Quantified Self-Movement Gains Momentum. Since this is a title, all words will begin with a capital letter. Then click in front of Quantified Self-Movement Gains Momentum, go to the Paragraph Group Alignment and click to Uncenter Alignment. Now click on the Insert tab Click on the Header button and select Edit Header. Then type Foster and press the space bar one time. Then on the left side, under Header and Footer, click on the Page Number button, select Current Position and select Plain Number. Then press Ctrl R to right align the header. Then click on the red X to exit the header tool. On page 1, locate the paragraph that begins with "Many of Us" and click in front of it. Then scroll down to the end of the document. Press the Shift button and keep it depressed and click at the end of the document to select all text. In the paragraph group, this little arrow here is the dialog box launcher. Click on it. Then on the Indents and Spacing tab, under Indentation, click on the Special box and select First Line. Make sure that the By box says 0.5 inches and click OK. This will now indent each first line of each paragraph by 0.5 inches. Then click anywhere on the document to deselect the text. Then go back to the Insert tab and click on the Footer tool and select Edit Footer. Then select Document Info and select File Name, which will place the file name into the footer. Then click on the red X to exit the Header and Footer tool. Now scroll to the upper portion of page 2 and locate the paragraph that begins with "Accurate Records." In the third line, move the insertion point to the right of the period after infancy. Then click on the References tab and click on the Insert Footnote button. In the footnote, type the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services indicates that the widespread use of health information technology will improve the quality of health care. Then scroll to the top of page 1 and locate the paragraph that begins with "Many of Us." At the end of the paragraph, move the insertion point to the right of the period following time. Then select the References tab again, Footnotes, and click on insert footnote. Then type organizations such as airlines and the military. Could benefit because many employees are involved. In time-sensitive operations, period. We will now modify the footnote style to make it comply with the MLA style of the document. Right-click anywhere in the footnote and select Style. Then click on Modify and increase the font size to 11. Then click on the Format button and select Paragraph. Under the Indents and Spacing tab, under the Indentation group, click on the special arrow and select First Line. Make sure the buy box shows 0.5 inches and click on OK. Then increase the line spacing to 2.0 by clicking on this button over here, and then click on OK and click on Apply. Verify that this style has been applied to both footnotes. We will now add citations, but before we do so, we must pick the bibliography style. Click on the References tab, and under the Citations and Bibliography group, pull down on the Style arrow and change it from APA to MLA 7th edition. Now scroll to the middle of page 2 and move the insertion point to the right of the quotation mark for the paragraph that begins with accurate records. Then from the References tab, Citation and Bibliography group, click on Insert Citation and select Add New Source. Then fill out the Add New Source info as follows. This is a book. The author's name is Sopol, Eric J. The title is The Creative Destruction of Medicine. The year is 2012. The city is New York. The publisher is Basic Books. And the medium is print. Then click on OK to insert the citation. Then click on the citation and pull down on this arrow and select Edit Citation. From the pop-up box in the Pages box, type 5 and then click on OK. This will then add the page number to the citation. Now place a period behind the citation and delete the period in front of the quotation mark. Now press Ctrl End to move to the end of the document. Then from the References tab, Citations and Bibliography group, click on Insert Citation and select Add New Source. Then fill out the new source as follows. The author are Glaser, John P. and Claudia Salzburg. The title is The Strategic Application of Information Technology in healthcare organizations. The year is 2011. The city is San Francisco. The publisher is Josie Bass. And the medium is print. Then click on OK to insert this citation. Click on the citation and then pull down on this arrow and select Edit Citation. In the Pages box, type 28 and click OK. This will add the page number to the citation. Then place a period to the right of the citation and delete the period to the left of the citation. Now locate the paragraph that begins with "Doctors have long urged" on page 3. Move the insertion point after the S in states. Then from the References tab, Citations and Bibliography group, click on Insert Citation and select Add New Source. Now this is not a book. This will be a website. And the author is Ogden, Cynthia L. The name of the web page is NCHS, all caps. Data brief. Number 82. The year is 2012. The month is January. And the day is 15. Then the year accessed is 2021. The month accessed is again January. And the day accessed is 17. And the medium is web. And then click on OK to insert the citation. Next, we will create a manual page break so that the bibliography is on a separate page. Click anywhere in the document, then press Ctrl-End to go to the very end of the document. Then press Ctrl-Enter to insert the manual page break. Now make sure the insertion point is on the new page. Select the Home tab. Under the Paragraphs group, start the dialog launcher Under the Indents and Spacing tab, under the Indentation group, click on the special arrow and select None, so that we do not indent the first line by 0.5 inches. Then click on OK. Now save the document by clicking on File, Save. We will now insert the bibliography. Make sure the insertion point is on the new page. Go to References, Citations and Bibliography group. Pull down under Bibliography. Make sure the style is still MLA. Pull down Bibliography. And then select Works Cited. Select all text, and then from the Home tab, Font group, change the font type to Calibri, change the font size to 11, and the font color, make sure it is black. So we gotta do this for Works Cited as well. We want this to be Calibri 11, and we want the font color to be black. Now make sure all text is still selected. On the Layout tab, the Paragraph group, click the dialog box launcher. In the paragraph dialog box, change spacing before and spacing after to 0. And then click on OK. Well, before you do this, make also sure that you set the line spacing to double. To Home, you go to the Paragraph group, pull down the line spacing tool and select 2.0. Now save your document again, then submit it to Canvas as assignment MS Word Lab 2 with the name of first initial last name _ Lab2 _ quantitative technology.